I wish I was coming back to YouTube with good news, but unfortunately, it's not all good news. Although there is some good news, Smartwings is partnering with me on this video and giving me a much needed emotional and decorative pick-me-up because life has been wild. I'll get to all of that in a moment. But when things get hard, we have to put one foot in front of the other, and I needed to do a taste test to bring a little cheer and joy into my life, and I hope it brings some cheer and joy into yours. If you're new here, subscribe. But we are going to be taste testing a bunch of viral snacks that I have been eyeing on TikTok for so long. Honestly, I've created a folder of everything that I've wanted to try while I was really sad in my room. Today feels like a good day. You all know that food on TikTok goes viral for better or worse, and I always try to decide whether it's really good or if it's clickbait. Excuse me. Just want some peace. I don't know if I can trust TikTok, which is why I love these videos, because I get to get into the heart of it, into the meat of it, if you will, and decide if these viral food trends are delicious and worth it. Unbelievable. Okay, first things first, we're gonna head to Costco because they have a viral, very viral, peaches and cream bar cake. And I have heard mixed things about this, so let's go see what kind of damage we could do. But first things first, we have got to turn this AC up because it is sweltering. If you're on the East Coast, prayers. There are two ways that I know summer is here. One is my natural deodorant, it stops working. And two, all of these amazing stores roll out peach flavored things, both of which happened to me today at Costco. I got my hands on the peaches and cream bar cake. Costco is known for their bar cakes. I have tried many of them in my day. They're usually pretty good, but I've heard mixed reviews about this one. $18.99 is a pretty good deal for a huge cake like this, especially if you have like a barbecue or an event that you're feeding a lot of people for. You couldn't pay me $18.99 to make this from scratch, so that's how I always qualify if something is actually worth it or not. Would I make it for that price? If the answer is no, then it's worth it. This beauty has 8 layers of cream, sponge, peach puree, and little drizzles of chocolate droppings. Tell me you've had a rat infestation without telling me that. Let's see what all the fuss is about. I almost don't want to edit out the chewing sounds because I feel like it's important. One more bite, one more bite. You know, the peach is very faint. It's almost like a peach jelly. If you're more of like a vanilla cake kind of person, I think you're gonna love it because it's really refreshing and light. If you really are looking for some decadent, glorious peach confection, it's probably not gonna scratch that itch. It does have like a lightness to it. I feel like it's probably an 8 out of 10. I've had other bar cakes from Costco that I know are like 12 out of 10, and this one just doesn't quite compare. It's just not as special, but it is delicious and it is fitting. I do have a bit of a controversial opinion, and I need to know your thoughts in the comments. What type of icing on a cake is better? Is it whipped icing, like whipped cream icing that you can really almost always get at a grocery store and only at a grocery store? Or is it buttercream? Which is the superior icing? Can we talk about this Dubai chocolate that is taking over the world? And also my bank account costs $38. $38 for a chocolate bar. This is so viral. It says the viral on it, so you know it's legit. Now, Dubai chocolate has like a special type of chocolate. It's kunafa chocolate. Don't come after me if I said that wrong. It's like a pistachio inner core. It came luxuriously packaged. This is supposedly something that's a treat. It's like a once in a while, once in a lifetime, depending on your budget. Let's crack her open. The packaging is top tier. It really is stunning. Like, I feel like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Actually, Matt makes fun of me because he says I remind him of the grandparents who never want to leave the bed in that movie. This is stunning. Wow, this is hearty and heavy and thick. Let's break her open. Oh, that looks so decadent and delicious. It's almost giving luxury Kit Kat vibe. Oh. Well, that's life-changing. Tastes like a peanut butter center, but not the peanut butter flavor, like a pistachio butter center. It's smooth, it's buttery, it's a little bit salty. Oh my gosh, wafery. It tastes like the chocolate that you get in Europe. It's very more of a dark chocolate essence to it. It's like pack a flavor punch, but it doesn't. It's very, very luxurious. And I totally understand why it's $38 a 10 out of 11 out of 10. Would I buy another $38 chocolate bar ever again? I do think this is something for like a birthday, a stocking stuffer, or something that you don't get often. This is for sure a very special occasion type of snack. I might be dreaming about this for days and days. I'll link it down below. If you have a budget for $38 chocolate, you won't find a better one. That is worth the hype, y'all. My next viral find is a little bit controversial. Blake Lively's Betty Buzz non-alcoholic natural drink. I know there's been a lot of chatter on the interwebs. I did want to try this because it's sold in a lot of places, which tells me that a lot of people are buying it. The branding and the packaging of this product is top tier. So this is like a mixer for cocktails, but you don't have to use cocktails. You can just drink it straight out of the bottle if you want. I got the sparkling lemon lime because that one sounded the most exciting to me and refreshing in these 100-degree temps out here. One of these bottles can make up to 2 drinks. They really dote this idea of clean ingredients. There's like real lemon or lime flecks in there. 30 calories, low on sugar, 5 grams of sugar. I think that's low. Don't quote me on that. I have a test tasting channel, for God's sakes. Oh, life is full of unexpected surprises. Interesting. One more sip. Very bubbly, very carbonated. It really does feel like a sparkling water with a little bit of lime edge. Nothing groundbreaking if I was drinking it by itself. However, if you were topping this off in a delicious cocktail, like a handcrafted one, I can see how this would actually add a lot of oomph. It's not sweet. Wow, the carbonation is a lot. I think by itself, I'm not as huge of a fan, but in my mind, there are all these things I want to do to it. I think in a cocktail, we could have a really good time together. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I'm surprised I feel anything after all I've been through recently. Having a bevy in hand, it seems like the perfect time to fill you in on the massive depressive meltdown I've been living in recently. A lot of you saw that my dog was really sick, Benji, my sweet boy. We thought there was a chance we could save him. It became very clear to us that the mass in his chest was growing so much that there was really nothing else we could do for him. And a lot of you know that was my soul dog. I'm gonna try not to cry. And so life without him around has been devastating to us and to me. And I've been really using this time to take on projects that make me feel better. Mostly redesigning my house because everywhere I look, it reminds me of him. And so I kind of want to take on a fresh approach to home projects that make me feel better. And one of my first emails was to Smartwings. Thank you, Smartwings, for partnering. I used them in the desert house and truly spent so much money making that house as beautiful as it is. Nothing made me happier than my Smartwings. It's my favorite thing about the whole house. The motorized shades are so fancy and the cost is so affordable compared to some other places we got quotes from. The other thing that's so good about them, it's the easiest DIY project ever. You do not need a handyman to do it. Matt and I hung up these shades in maybe about 45 minutes. They're so easy. They're the one thing that I recommend the most in terms of home decor or home design. It also gives you privacy, which is really the main goal for the ones that I installed downstairs in our living room because we just got new neighbors. And this side of my house, you'll never know how you're gonna catch me. This is too much information. I've been off the internet for a few months, so I'm a little rusty. What I love about these two is you could connect these shades to any at-home device like an Alexa. It feels like you're in a New York City hotel that you paid way too much money to stay in, except it's your own house. Now in the desert house, we got dual motor shades. So one shade has almost a 50% light blocking screen like effect to it. But for our house here in LA, we got blackout shades. Living in a city, there's so much ambient light that sneaks in and keeps you awake. So having blackout shades makes you sleep like a baby. And the other thing I love, this is a huge pet peeve of mine, are battery charged items that you have to continuously charge in order for them to work. I have too many battery operated things and nothing is ever charged when I need it to be. So Smartwings already thought of that. They offer a solar panel that can attach to the top of a window and it can constantly be charging your shade. You never have to think about it. You don't have to rewire your house to keep them charged. I will link them below. If you just move into a new apartment, if you have a window that's funky and high and weird and you don't want to pay thousands of dollars $5 for drapes on them. I cannot recommend them more. So thank you to everybody who has given me sweet messages after Benji got sick. I wish I could have responded to all of them. It just takes a lot out of me emotionally to do that, and I truly don't have it in me right now. I cry pretty much every day. I'm gonna cry talking about crying about it. Please go hug your dog for me, because losing your dog is the worst pain. Now I'm gonna go finish this up. Maybe I'll put a little spirit in here. I think it's too early for a spirit. This one's gonna be a doozy. Visual is not there, but I'm gonna trust the process because this went so viral on the internet. This little elderly man tried this and literally was the most joyous human being while eating it, so I have to trust the process on this one. This is an investment in my channel because it cost me $38 for this one little peach jelly cube thing. It cost me $20 to ship it, and then I didn't realize it until after it was too late that I'd actually bought 2 of them. So I spent $80 on a peach jelly. This is a white peach jelly from this company in New York. I'm just gonna tell you that the packaging on this is beautiful and stunning and special, and the smell feels unreal. It's like so peachy and so fragrant, almost Bath and Body Works fragrant level, that I'm like, is this real? Like, I can eat this? We're gonna eat it. Inside, there's peach. Around it, kind of cocooned around it, is this jello. Whoa, that is so good. I dropped some on my leg. I don't want to waste it. That's a $12 drip right there. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Yes, it is very unbelievable. So good. I totally get it now. Fresh. It tastes like it was just perfectly ripe whenever they put this together. This might be my favorite thing in this whole video. No. I think the jello wrapping has a red wine essence. I don't taste the wine. I just taste fresh peach explosion. The consistency kind of just tastes like a peach consistency. It's a little bouncy. It's not goopy. Oh, now I'm gonna be dreaming about this for the rest of my life. I've never seen something as visually not stimulating tantalize me so deeply in my food spirit. We need to talk about protein water. Protein water doesn't quite have a ring to it, but it is going viral all over TikTok, and I'm a girly who does not eat enough protein. So I could use 20 grams of protein. Is that how much this is? 22 grams of protein in a water flavoring salt, okay? So the instructions on this is add 1 stick to at least 16 ounces of water, which is what I have. Use a frother to mix for best results, or shake in a bottle. I hate the taste of protein. Truly, nothing grosses me out more. The only thing that I can't taste protein in is my Ballerina Farm protein powder. I do not taste a drop, a lick, a granule of protein in this, and we're gonna taste test the chocolate version later. Let's mix her up and see what she tastes like. It's a lot of powder. Blue razzmatazz. No, blue free is the same thing. I like razzmatazz better. It smells kind of like fruity. It doesn't have like an actual strong protein. Ah, there's a little bit of protein in there. There's a little bit in there. Don't judge my fridge. It's mind your business. Let's give her a shake. Visually, it's giving. What it's giving, I don't know, but if this tastes good, I could see myself starting my day with something like this. All right, do not fail me. The internet swears that you're so amazing. Honestly, not too bad. It definitely has a taste to it. I wouldn't say it's like whey protein. It does have like an artificial sweetener kind of vibe going on. The key is to make sure it's stirred up really well. If I'm like training for something, which I'm never doing, I could see drinking this every day. It's almost like a Gatorade, like a sugar-free Gatorade. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It deserves it. I'm surprised. I really like that. I'm gonna link all these down below. Get your protein, girls. Razzmatazz it. Do I possibly have COVID again? It's possible. Not feeling so great today. And this is probably the least hopeful thing for me to be eating, but I'm going to try it anyway because we rolled the punches. We rolled the punches. This is Ballerina Farms protein powder. Now, I know you have probably seen this all over the internet. I've actually done a video about this stuff in the past. However, I have not tried this flavor and I have been wanting to try it. People rave about this stuff and for good reason. Their maple cinnamon flavor is a flavor that I dream about. It's so good. I hate protein. We've established that. Hate the taste of it, hate the smell of it. I don't know what they're doing over at Ballerina Farms, but the flavor has no hints of protein in it and it has all kinds of good stuff. Bovine colostrum, peptides, zero sugar added, simple ingredients. It's just really, really good. Let's try her. It smells like cocoa powder. Hot chocolate. I'm gonna mix it. Sitting on white dining room chairs. It's definitely a design fail. And this is also a treadmill that I bought like 2 years ago that I've never taken out of the box. We should do something about this. I always mix this with A2 milk. Apparently, people who are lactose intolerant might be able to process this milk a little bit better. Consult with your physician. I'm not a medical professional. This stuff is thick too, this milk. It's almost like yogurt consistency. Now we mix. Let me mix it a little bit more. I added more chocolate. It wasn't very flavorful, so I had to add another half scoop of chocolate. It's okay. It doesn't taste bad. It kind of just tastes forgettable. It might honestly be a little too clean. There's not as much flavor as the maple cinnamon option. And I gave the maple cinnamon flavor a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give this flavor 6 out of 10. Not because it tastes bad, but just because it doesn't taste nearly as good. I'm gonna drink every last drop of it because this whole bag was like $80. We're gonna lick every dust crumb of this stuff that we can. Can we discuss the one thing in this video that I was least excited to try? And that is freeze-dried fruit roll-ups. I don't know why the TikTok algorithm thinks this is for me, but I actually don't think it's for me. But maybe it knows more about me than I know about myself, which is probably true. So there are a bunch of people who do this and they can't call it fruit roll-ups. They call it freeze-dried fruity crunch roll candy. I don't like fruit roll-ups. I loved Airheads. Also, I don't know if these are gonna be taken off the market soon based on what's going on in our country and the whole health of it all. So this might be one of my very last bites of Red 78 or whatever. Oh, that's good. Oh no, oh no. Something about the freeze drying process takes the flavor intensity down by like 50%. It's still very flavorful, but it feels healthier, which is dangerous because that means I could eat a whole tub of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have one more bite. Fine, I'm gonna have one more bite. Oh, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. I have to throw this away immediately because I will eat that entire bucket. Friends, thank you so much for coming along on this viral food journey. I had a lot of fun actually. I feel like spiritually and emotionally, I really missed being here. Thank you for making it this far. If you have, just give me a thumbs up and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. I know I'm kind of behind on a lot of things that are cool that have been happening in the world. I'm looking at you, Taco Bell. Also, I have to say thank you so much to Smartwings for giving me a reason to get out of bed and do something with myself. Sometimes when you're going through loss, sadness, depression, you just need something to inspire you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you all so, so much, and I hope you're staying safe and not getting sick, and I'll see you in the next one.